Self-confidence. What is it and how do you get it? Hey, this is Keith Everett. Self-confidence, right? This is how you can get it. There's a few steps you're going to need to take, okay? So here's the first step. Fear. You've got to overcome fear. And in order to do that, here is a way of overcoming fear, okay? Take a piece of paper, down on the left-hand side, write down all the things that you are fearful of. Now, I'm not talking about crossing a main road or petting a lion. I'm talking about the things that you know you should do, but you're not doing them. So in the left-hand column, write those down, okay? Doesn't matter how many there are. And then in the right column, alongside each one of those fears, write down what it's costing you. And when I say costing you, I'm talking about, let's say for instance, your fear of flying. What's that costing you? Well, it's costing me the fact that I never visit abroad, I never see all those countries that I should be visiting. And I want you to take a look at that fear and ask yourself, is there any real substance to it, or is this just something that my mind is telling me I'm fearful of? Because most things, they are only, most fears only exist in a person's mind. They're not real at all. Let's give an example to the flying thing, right? The fear of flying, it's safer to fly in a plane than it is to be in a car. But people have a fear of flying because they fear that, the plane's going to crash, right? Whereas statistics show you're more likely to die in a car crash. So it's not a real fear. So think of what that's costing you and do that with each one of your fears. Now, when you get to the end, look at that and look at what that's costing you. I hope that's going to actually make you think, this is ridiculous. Because fears keep you small, they stop you from taking opportunities, they stop you from progressing in life, they can ruin relationships. There's so many things that fear is killing. And one of the things, of course, is self-confidence. So when people are fearful, they're not confident. So you can actually get over fear by chunking it down and taking each one of those fears and taking one step at a time to overcome it. So in other words, to overcome the fear of flying, you wouldn't go and book a flight to Australia, right? A long haul flight. You'd book a short internal flight as your first flight. Go to a fear of flying course, that sort of thing. There's always an answer to get over a fear. So that's the first thing, getting rid of fear. Second thing is feed your mind. What do I mean by that? Well, think of your mind as a muscle, right? Confidence is there from the day you were born, but people don't flex it. They don't flex the muscle enough to become confident. And it's like any muscle. Think of the muscle in your arm. If you don't flex it, it's gonna wither and die, right? So your mind needs to be flexed. It needs to have an input of positivity. You need to input things into your mind each day that are going to keep you up. Your mind has to be kept that way before it actually becomes a habit. So you need to read positive books, listen to audios, go through, learn personal development and listen to positive music. Turn off the negative news, right? Stay away from negative people. Whining is not good, right? Whining is not very sexy. Confidence is. And confidence comes from having that positivity, that belief that you can do something. So last but not least, it's often overlooked. A good way to become confident in something is to help others do it. What I found is when I learn stuff, right? But actually teaching it to others helps me to get better at it. And it's the same with confidence. If you want to be confident, one of the best ways to do it is to teach other people to empower themselves, to become better, at whatever it is they're doing. So that is a great way of becoming more confident, teach others to empower themselves. And if you want to learn and join a community of people online who are empowering themselves and who are being empowered, then click the link above if you're watching this on Facebook, click the link below if you're watching this on YouTube, because what we do is we work from home and we don't have jobs. What we used to have jobs, but we've learned how to eliminate the job, eliminate all that negativity of sitting in the traffic, etc. We mix with positive communities and we help others to succeed. If that sounds like something you would like to do, then click those links. But also join my channel, my YouTube channel, if you're watching this on YouTube, because there's a lot of positive videos on that channel. There's a lot of helpful videos that I think you're going to like. So I will see you in the next video. You take care.